Guys, UFC 270, Ciryl Gane versus Francis Ngannou is coming up Saturday. I personally predict this will be the biggest heavyweight fight in all time. And I'll tell you what, our friends and show sponsors over at DraftKings Sportsbook are offering an incredible deal to help us celebrate. Bet just $1 DraftKings Sportsbook. If either Ngannou or Gane lands a single punch on Saturday night, you will win $100 in free bets. You heard that right. One jab, a cross, a hook, a uppercut, a haymaker, a hammer fist. If they touch the other opponent with their glove anywhere on the body, you are going to get $100 in free bets. All you have to do is go sign up at DraftKings Sportsbook by clicking on the link below. Use the promo code Sonnen and bet just $1. Guys, this is a no-brainer. DraftKings is safe, secure, and it's reliable. Best of all, you can deposit and withdraw your cash whenever you want. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app right now. Use the promo code Sonnen and bet $1. Wait for these monsters to land a punch this Saturday and you win. That's code Sonnen only at DraftKings Sportsbook, the official sports betting partner of UFC. Dana was on Barstool Sports, and Dave Portnoy said to him, "Hey, Dana, I see that Colby and Usman are going to fight, and Colby is a sizable favorite. Does that surprise you?" Dana answered the question, which said no. Talk about Colby, said he's looked phenomenal lately, and if it wasn't for Kamaru Usman, Colby would be our champion. Okay, great. Hold that thought. Because how is Colby a sizable favorite? Well, I'll tell you how. Those two used to be workout partners, and Colby used to get the best of him. There's even videos that have surfaced of them in their house that they lived in the apartment, moving the coffee table out of the way and getting in a wrestling match right there, and Colby got the best of him. They did these workouts for the whole world to see in front of teammates who have not lied or denied the fact that Colby used to get the best of him. That's how we got here. Now put that in a ball and kick that damn thing right out the window, because it has nothing to do with anything. And I'll tell you why. They were different weight classes. It's extremely relevant. There's two things that would mislead and misguide anybody who witnessed those workouts, and that includes Colby and Masvidal. Even their recollection will be off for a true depiction of skill for two reasons. Very important that you know this, because this is the huge fight to look forward to, and if you go look at the odds for it, you think there's nothing to see here. Like hell, there isn't. They both ran through the 70-pounders, except for the same guy. So you can't tell me MMA math, unless you're really one of those pricks. Well, okay, they both lost to the same guy, but boy, this was more competitive. Stop. They both kicked everyone's ass, except for the same guy. Let that one go. But when those guys used to train together, they were different weights. That changes everything. Masvidal was a very good and a very dangerous 155-pounder. He was a tough night out for anybody. At 170, he became the BMF champion, and in two different opportunities to fight to be the undisputed champion, he's found his weight class. They have not touched each other since Masvidal has found his weight class. Very relevant, and part two. When you are working out with somebody, you trust that person. You trust them with your body. You will not leave a workout where you're getting punched and elbowed and anything bad that could possibly happen to you from a fighting standpoint. You will not leave there with so much as a scratch on your face. You could do it for an hour, come back tomorrow, do it an hour again. You will not have swollen circles. You will not have a hurt nose. You won't have an inflated ear. You'll have nothing. Why? Because the strikes are controlled. The wrestling is at 100%. You're looking to get to things as fast as you can. You're looking to explode. You're looking to change positions. That isn't going to hurt anybody because there's a mat underneath you. No matter how high you pick them up and slam them down, they're going to come down in one piece. That is not true with the strikes. Masvidal has a very striking, heavy game. So when Masvidal was playing his game while being a 55-pounder, he's playing it at 70 to 75%. On an angry day when something got away from him, he might have gone as high as 80%. He's pulling back at a minimum of 20%. Colby, who's a Division I college wrestler, is doing what he can do at 100%. That's the rules. You never need to discuss this. You never need to discuss this with your partner, whether you know him or not, whether you've worked out with him before or not. It could be your first day to the gym or his first day to the gym. Everybody knows 80% is the maximum we do at the strikes. 100% is what's expected for the wrestling. So we can get our heart rates up. So we can get in position. We can see opportunities. We're not going to take them. We're going to see them. We're going to practice the mechanics. We're going to move around. We're practicing with each other. And I only offer that for you because I don't know just that the bettors are so wrong on this one. I think that Masvidal and Colby themselves are wrong on this one. They both know what happened. They both know how that workout went. They're both men. They're both competitors. They're going to go put it in front of the world. Doesn't mean that the result is going to change. They're just man enough to walk out there anyway. Likely, I'm very close to the mindset of both of them. They're wrong. They don't know what they're getting into. They have never traded punches at 100%. That I know for sure. But they've also never worked out together since Masvidal's at his rightful weight class. Masvidal was very good at 55. It was the wrong weight class. That weight cut and whatever went into that, that wasn't his number. His number is 170. This is a fresh fight. This is a fresh contest. Masvidal has shown since the breakup between him and Colby an ability to deal with wrestlers. Ben Askren comes to mind. So this is a whole new fight. That's all I'm submitting for you. This is a totally different contest with a lot riding on it. Masvidal is the second biggest draw in combat. He's coming off of 2 losses. They happen to be to the pound-for-pound best fighter in the world right now. So he's still a main event guy. He's still that big of a draw. If he goes out there and gets stomped by Colby, it changes things. So when you're having fights, you want to have a significance on it. The significance here is not just grudge match. The significance here is not just 2 former roommates cornered each other, best friends. They're now going to compete. There's more on the line. Masvidal's got it. Masvidal's putting it up. Masvidal is not flinching or backing away. Masvidal deserves a ton of credit for this. But if Masvidal thinks, or if Covington thinks, I know this guy because we've already done this, we just did it in practice, they're wrong. And that's starting to spill over into you, the audience. Be very careful before you bet this fight. If what you're betting on is rumors of how the workouts went several years ago when they were both different weight classes,